travel beyond the stars and unlock the mysteries of the universe.
Have you ever gazed up at the night sky and felt a profound sense of insignificance? What if I told you that humanity might one day harness the entire energy output of a star, encasing it within a colossal structure? This isn't science fiction. This is the concept of a Dyson sphere. The idea was first popularized by the physicist and mathematician Freeman Dyson in a 1960 paper. This concept places a civilization on the Kardashev scale, a method of measuring technological advancement based on energy consumption. A Type 1 civilization can harness all the energy on its planet. A Type 2, the builders of a Dyson sphere, can harness the entire energy of their star. We, humanity, are currently around a Type 0.7. The leap from our current state to becoming a Type 2 civilization is almost unimaginable. It's not just an engineering problem, it's a philosophical one. It's a temple built not for a god, but for the insatiable god of progress, of energy, of expansion. When we talk about building a Dyson sphere, we're not just discussing materials and orbital mechanics. We're engaging in a form of technological alchemy. We're talking about transmuting entire planets like Mercury into the raw materials for our grand design. This act of deconstruction and reconstruction on a planetary scale is a powerful, almost terrifying concept. It echoes the alchemical principle of solvit coagula, dissolvent coagula. We would dissolve a world to create a new one. Is this the ultimate expression of creative power, or the height of cosmic hubris? Does a civilization that can dismantle a planet still retain what we would call its soul? The construction itself presents paradoxes. How do you coordinate a project spanning millions of miles and potentially centuries? It would require a unified global, or rather, solar system-wide effort. No single nation or corporation could do it. This implies a future for humanity free of war, competition, and division, a utopian vision that seems almost as fantastical as the sphere itself. Or, perhaps, it would be the opposite. Could the construction be driven by a single, all-powerful entity, an AI, or a totalitarian regime that has solved the problem of human conflict through absolute control. The structure itself becomes a mirror, reflecting the nature of its creators. And what would life be like inside this swarm? We often imagine it as a solution to our energy problems, a key to interstellar travel. But it could also be a gilded cage. By enclosing our star, we would be turning our backs on the wider universe. Our view of the cosmos, the source of so much wonder and inspiration, would be obscured by our own creation. We would live in an artificial reality, a perfectly controlled environment where the sun never sets. Would we lose our connection to the wild, chaotic beauty of the universe? Would we trade the starlight of 1 billion galaxies for the predictable glow of our own technological sun? This raises a deeper, more esoteric question. Is the drive to build a Dyson sphere a natural part of a civilization's evolution, or is it a symptom of a deep-seated spiritual sickness, a desire to control, to dominate, to replace the natural with the artificial? Perhaps truly advanced civilizations don't build such structures. Maybe they transcend the need for physical energy, evolving into beings of pure consciousness, or learning to live in harmony with the universe rather than trying to re-engineer it. Maybe the great silence in the cosmos isn't because advanced life is rare, but because the truly wise have no need to shout their existence by building celestial monuments. Let's consider the materials. The sheer amount of mass required is staggering. A common proposal involves dismantling the planet Mercury and possibly Venus and some asteroids. The logistics are mind-bending. You'd need self-replicating robots, mining and refining raw materials in the harsh environment of space, launching them into precise orbits and assembling them. We're talking about a construction project where the workers are machines that build other machines. This raises questions about artificial intelligence. Would these AI systems be mere tools, or would they evolve, develop their own consciousness, their own goals? What happens if the architects of the Dyson sphere are no longer human, but the very machines we created to build it? The structure would also need to be incredibly resilient. It would face constant threats from solar flares, micrometeoroids, and the gravitational pull of other planets. The slightest instability could lead to a catastrophic chain reaction, sending city-sized habitats crashing into each other or into the sun. The sphere would need a nervous system, a self-repairing mechanism of immense complexity. It wouldn't be a static object, but a living, dynamic system, constantly adjusting and maintaining its own equilibrium. It would be less like a building and more like a biological organism. So, let's open the floor to speculation. What if Dyson spheres already exist and we just can't see them? Some have proposed that strange astronomical phenomena, like the unusual dimming of Tabby's star, could be evidence of a partially constructed Dyson swarm. While natural explanations are more likely, the possibility lingers. What if these structures are not just energy collectors, but something else entirely? A massive computer, using the star's energy to run a simulation of a universe. Perhaps our own, a cosmic ark, designed to protect a civilization from a dying star or a galactic catastrophe. Or maybe even a weapon, capable of focusing the star's energy into a beam that could sterilize entire solar systems. The Dyson sphere forces us to confront the ultimate limits of technology and the ultimate purpose of civilization. Is the goal simply to survive and expand, consuming more and more energy in an endless cycle? Or is there something more? Is it possible that the true path of advancement lies not in building bigger structures, but in growing deeper in wisdom and understanding? Perhaps the ultimate superarchitecture isn't a physical sphere around a star, but a metaphysical one built within the consciousness of a species. The quest to build a Dyson sphere is a modern myth, a story we tell ourselves about our future. It's a reflection of our greatest hopes and our deepest fears. It challenges us to think about who we are and who we want to become. It is the ultimate test, not just of our engineering prowess, but of our character, our wisdom, and our humanity. What do you think? Is the Dyson sphere an inevitable destiny for an advanced civilization, or a foolish, arrogant dream? Is it a key to a utopian future, or a self-imposed prison? Let us know your thoughts in the comments below. We read every single one. If this journey into the cosmos sparked your imagination, please give this video a like, share it with a fellow thinker, and subscribe for more explorations into the biggest questions of our universe. Thank you for watching.